outside at the district. My goodness, another nice day. Meteorologist Damon Madsen joins us now. And Damon, we're having a nice stretch of weather.
We certainly are here. And how do you feel about 80s in October?
It's an adjustment for some of us, but we're going to make the adjustment.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
I have no choice.
It's turning out to be a long stretch of warmth ahead of us. Folks, check it out. We have that beautiful view. We saw it in D.C. with the sunny sky. Pretty much the same thing in Hagerstown, but I do want to point out off in the distance, for the first time in a few days, we do have some high clouds passing over Hagerstown and some of our northern counties close to the Pennsylvania-Maryland line. That's where we are seeing at least a little bit of cloud cover. We'll talk about that in a second, but these temperatures, they are going to continue to be the big story as we move on here into the afternoon. We're already seeing those 70s popping up down to the south, still 65, DC 66, Frederick and Winchester, but eventually we'll see those 70s sweep across the area as temperatures continue to rise. And again, we could be reaching the upper 70s, which would push records across some of our climate sites here on today's date. And there we have it, that temperature change from 24 hours ago. We continue to see positive numbers, which means that this warming trend, it is continuing as we move along now into the second half of the week. There's some of that high cloud cover I was talking about, again, for the time being, just clipping by over places like Cumberland, Hagerstown, Westminster there from a storm system, a disturbance that is well north of us, up into the Great Lakes and into parts of Canada. And it's going to stay that far north of us here because this high pressure center, it is more east now from the DMV, but it is still close enough, and it's retreating back toward us a little bit to where its influence will keep us high and dry, even though we may end up seeing a little bit more of that cloud cover here this afternoon. So the cloud cover is going to be the big factor here as to whether or not we do actually hit or exceed some of those records. But either way, we are going to see near record warmth as we go across the DMV here today. And that trend continues all the way through Saturday as we are anticipating highs in the lower 80s Thursday, Friday, and into the start of the weekend. So break out those shorts. Now, come Monday, we'll see a cold front that could bring about a few showers, but rain looks minimal. The major change behind it, though, is that we are going to see a very big temperature drop heading into the last couple of days of October and the beginning of November next week. But in the meantime, this is what we are going to see. Highs reaching the middle to upper 70s. Again, 80s aren't looking as likely right now, but if we get more of that sunshine through the afternoon, we could end up reaching those lower 80s here today already. Now, heading into the overnight hours, once again, not going to get that chilly as compared to recent nights. Maybe the upper 40s in a few locations out there, but we're talking lows just down toward that 50-degree mark. If anything else, that's it. And then here we go, driving those temperatures up tomorrow afternoon, lower 80s, looking a lot more likely beginning on Thursday. And then Friday, Saturday, more of the same. There are those few showers Sunday going into Monday, and then we'll drop from the 70s to the 50s by the time we reach Halloween.